I just remember people's reaction when I was in the hospitals saying what I've previously told you, which was that this project is for you. We're going to collect data, but that's only to prove that this works. And ultimately, this is for you to serve your community. I think that was something which really was very important and was really underpinning the success, the truth of those statements and the reaction of the people listening. I think the eyes just widened, and obviously something happened, because that was the biggest risk, wasn't it? That, we weren't going to be paying people more money, maybe slightly more, but, we were not going to increase their salary or provide more. So in some ways they were performing more work. And I think that was so important in terms of the success of the project and the values.
It's really heartfelt seeing that, actually, seeing that, we had really helped people. So not only had they helped us hugely, but us giving that opportunity had really helped them too. So they, grown a little bit in confidence. They'd found something that they could contribute to, even if they couldn't contribute to other things that they'd previously done before. They felt a sense of self again, sense of identity. They felt listened to. So actually after that, it was a really sort of powerful moment when we got the book, the first copy of the book, seeing it all. And I think people were really proud of that. But then, yeah, hearing their reflections sort of firsthand after as well was particularly a highlight, I think.
We asked staff like basically what's working well in school, and I think that they were able to identify their own strengths. It started off as, oh, everything's like everything's going wrong, every like we're seeing such huge increases in mental health problems and staff really stressed, blah blah blah. But actually then they were able to realize in the co-design workshop, actually we do have quite a lot of things in place that are working well, and we do celebrate strengths, and we do try and speak to our students in kind and compassionate ways. So I think actually that was my highlight, was that actually they, through this process, they were able to realize they are actually doing quite a lot of things that are working well already.
I think it's the people I've met. Like, I feel really privileged to work in this project and having just met some incredibly resilient, brave, interesting, powerful people, and that's my job. And I think that's it. I think that's a real privilege. It's a really lucky position to be in, and I find it much more fun than just sitting behind behind a computer. So I think that's the standout moment are the interactions and the personal connections you get with people, and that's just been a real joy.
We had one of our PPI guys was interviewed on Women's Hour with his daughter about his time in prison, but also a bit about the study. And it was really I was quite emotional, because they asked, oh, what's it been like being on the study? And he just sort of had this massive pause. And then he went, it's been everything.